Let's take one more example to understand the simple interest concept. Here you have, find out the simple interest if you invest rupees 1000 and it matures to rupees 1050 after 6 months. So the amount which you have invested now is 1000 and after 6 months it is 1050. So how to find the simple interest? Let's look at here. See, the amount you have invested now is 1000 and the maturity amount is 1050. Maturity amount is equal to 1050. How do we find simple interest and how do we find future value? See, the future value in case of simple interest is the amount invested, I'll call it as A, plus the interest, that is simple interest. How do you find simple interest? It is nothing but, I'll put it in brackets, it is amount into the interest rate into the period. In this case, what is the period? Is it 1 year or is it less than 1 year? It is less than 1 year. It is basically how many months? It is basically a 6-month investment. So if it is 1 year, you can write it as 1, and if it is only 6 months, you have to write it as 0.5. That is 6 divided by 12. So here I'll write the amount invested is 1000, right? Plus the interest, we don't know, that's what we are trying to find. But interest can be computed as 1000 into interest we don't know, so I'll call it as x into n, and here n is 6 by 12, that is nothing but 0.5. So this 1000 plus interest will give you the maturity value, that is the future value, and that was 1050. So you have 1050 is equal to 1000 plus this 1000 into 0.5 can be written as 500x. Okay, so what you have now is 1050 is equal to 1000 plus 500x. So I'll expand this 1000, or I'll write it as 1050. Yes, 1050 minus, I'm going to bring this 1000 to the left hand side. So 1050 minus 1000 is equal to 500x. So what I have here is 50 on the left hand side and 500 on the right hand side. So your x is nothing but 50 divided by 500. So you get ultimately x as 0.10. So this x is 0.10. Now this can be expressed in percentage terms. If you want to express this in percentage terms, then just multiply with 10. So your simple interest is nothing but x into 100, and that is nothing but 0.1 into 100. So you get your simple interest as 10%. So this is how you can find simple interest when you have the present value and the future value.